Hello, welcome to Learning Every Day with me, Lisa Aaron. This channel will benefit teachers, homeschoolers, and students of all ages. I'm here to help you learn. Join our learning circle and subscribe. Hello, today we're learning about clocks and telling time. Learning about clocks. What is telling time? Time is when something happened, happens, or should happen. Time is important. Time tells us when we should go to school, work, and do other things. We use clocks to help us tell what time it is. The front of the clock is called the face. Let's talk about the different parts of the clock face. A clock only shows 12 hours or half a day. Why would a clock show only 12 hours when there are 24 hours in a day? 12 hours is more convenient and easier to look at on a face of a clock than having 24. The red marks divide the clock into 12 parts. Each part is 1 hour. Count the red marks and see how many you get. You should have found 12. Many clocks have a number by each mark to make it easier to tell time. This direction is called clockwise. Every clock has hands. They point to the numbers that tell the time. The clock face has two hands that point to the time. The little hand, or hour hand, tells the hour of the day. In the first picture below, the little hand is pointing to the 1, telling you that the time is 1 o'clock. Fun fact, o'clock is a short way of saying of the clock. The hands of time. The long hand is the minute hand. The short hand is the hour hand. Count the numerals on the clock. There are only 12 hours on the clock face, so the hour hand is a short hand. Minutes is the long word, so the minute hand is the long hand. Hour is a short word, so the hour hand is a short hand. Hour is a shorter word, minute is a longer word, so that will help you remember about the hands of the clock, which is the minute hand and which is the hour hand. There are 60 minutes on a clock face, so the minute hand is the long hand. Skip count by fives to count the minutes with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Knowing how to count by fives makes it easier to tell time. This is the hour hand. So this will be telling us the hour of the day. What time is it? 11 o'clock. What time is it? 7 o'clock. What time is it? 3 o'clock. Now we've added the minute hand. What time is it now? 1 o'clock, or it's written like this. The colon separates the hours from the minutes. Another hour went past. What time is it now? 2 o'clock, or 2:00. Another hour went past. What time is it now? 3 o'clock. Remember that the long hand is the minute hand, and the short hand is the hour hand. Another hour went past. What time is it now? 4 o'clock. Another hour went past. What time is it now? 5 o'clock. Another hour went past. What time is it now? 6 o'clock. Another hour went past. What time is it now? 7 o'clock. 2 hours went past. Look at the hour hand. What time is it now? 9 o'clock. 2 hours went past. Look at the hour hand. What time is it now? 11 o'clock. This time the hour hand is pointing to the 12. What time is it now? 12 o'clock. When the minute hand is pointing to the 12, reads the time as o'clock. In this case, the hour hand is pointing to the 3, and it is 3 o'clock. Now the minute hand is pointing to the 12, and the hour hand is pointing to the 5, so we read the time as 5 o'clock. What time is it? On the very left, it is 6 o'clock. The next clock is 9 o'clock. And the next clock says 11 o'clock. And you should read 5 o'clock on the final clock. Clocks and watches have both a big hand to tell the minutes and a little hand to tell the hour. Look at the picture below. The hour hand is pointing to the 1, and the minute hand is pointing to the 12, or 0 minutes. It is exactly 1 o'clock. I have the numbers 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. These are the minutes. And that's why, once again, it is important to be able to count by fives. It helps you to tell time. Another way to write 1 o'clock is 1:00. The symbol colon is called a colon. It separates the hours from the minutes. The number on the left side of the colon tells the hour, and the number on the right side tells the minutes. Hour, minutes. If you notice, when you tell time, there is a colon that separates the hours from the minutes. If you look here, we can see 1 o'clock. Below that is money. I just wanted to point out that dollars and cents are divided by a period. I wanted you to see the distinction. See the dollar sign? The 1, period, 00, that means $1. But it is also separated just the way the time is separated. One uses a colon, the other one uses a period to tell the difference between hours and minutes and dollars and cents. To tell time, you look at the hour hand first, and then the minute hand. If I was to look at this clock, I would know that it's 1 hour. Minute hand is facing towards the 15, so it's 1:15. In the picture above, the hour hand is pointing to the number 1, and the minute hand is pointing to the number 15. Look at the outside of the clock. It is 1:15, or written out 1:15, 1:15. You can also use the red hour marks to count the minutes by fives. 5, 10, 15, which we've done, and so forth. Notice that the hour hand is not pointing exactly at the 1, but has moved a little to the 2. As the minute hand moves all the way around the clock, the hour hand moves from the hour to the next. What time does this clock show? In this picture, you can see the hour hand is pointing a little bit after the 2. The minute hand is pointing to the 4. So you know it is 20 minutes past the hour. Remember that you can count the minutes by fives using the hour marks. The time on the clock is 2:20. Telling time by the half hour. A clock can be divided into half and is read the same way. We say that it is half past the hour when the minute hand is on the 6. We divided the clock in half, so it's half past. 2 and past. On the right side, we would always say past. Everything in the gold area, we would say past the hour. When the clock is divided, we say something past. But when the clock is on the other side, blue side on the left, we would say 2, because we're going to the next hour. If we look at the marks, we would say 5 past, 10 past, a quarter past, 20 past, 25 past, half past, 25 to, 22, a quarter to, 10 to, 5 to. And then if we come to the very top, we would say o'clock, because it's the new hour. Telling analog time. on the half hour. When the minute hand is halfway around the clock, it is something 30. You can see this bluish purple color. It's half the clock, 30 minutes. It is something 30 because it's been 30 minutes. 30 minutes have gone by. So this clock says 3:30. The hour hand is halfway between the two numbers, or 30 minutes past the hour. This clock shows 30 minutes past 3, or 3:30. Half the clock is 30 minutes. We can know that immediately without having to count. We know that half the clock is 30 minutes. Say that with me. Half the clock is 30 minutes. What time is it now? Look at the hour hand first. So it's past the 4, but it's 4 what? Then look at the minute hand. It's on the 6, so it's halfway. Half the clock is 30 minutes. It's 4:30. 4:30, or 30 minutes past 4 o'clock. What time is it? It is now 1:30, or 1:30. What time is it? It is now 9:30, or 9:30. What time is it? It is now 11:30, or 11:30. What time is it? It is now 2:30, or 2:30. What time is it? It is now 6:30, or 6:30. What time is it? It is now 2:30, or 2:30. What time is it? It is now 5:30, or 5:30. What time is it? It is now 10:30, or 10:30. The clock below shows the time Tim eats dinner. What time does Tim eat dinner? 5:30. It is now 30 minutes after 5. What time will it be in half an hour? 6 o'clock. Telling time by the minutes. The next picture shows the numbers of both the hours and the minutes. The numbers 1 through 12 on the inside of the circle are the hours. The numbers on the outside of the circle are the minutes. The picture only shows every 5 minutes. It would be too crowded if we showed every minute. Notice that the minutes go in the same direction around the clock face as the hours in a clockwise motion. Okay, on the outside again, just to make it easier, most clocks do not show you this 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Because you're learning about telling time, I'm showing you how to count and how to visually see the minutes. Count the minutes with me. Count by 5s to count the minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And then the 0 would be o'clock. In the inside, we can see the numbers of the hours. And there are 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The big hand points to the minutes. It is also called the minute hand. In the first picture below, the big hand is pointing to the 5-minute mark. Can you tell the minutes on this clock? "25 minutes. Can you tell the minutes on this clock? 30 minutes. How many minutes are there in an hour? Try to count each mark. No. Now, trying to count each mark would take way too long. So again, we would count by fives, and there should be 60 minutes to an hour. Did you get 60? There are 60 minutes in an hour. As you count, notice that every 5 marks are exactly the same as the red hour marks. The hour marks are bigger, but they are used to count the minutes as well as the hours. Yes, those red marks count the minutes as well as the hours. Sometimes the minute hand will point between 2 hour marks. You can count by fives up to the hour mark before the minute hand, then count the minute marks up to where the minute hand is pointing. For example, look at this clock. 7:23. You count 5, 10, 15, 20, then count the minute marks. 21, 22, 23. The time is 7:23. Can you tell the minutes on this clock? 50 minutes. Can you tell the minutes on this clock? 55 minutes. Can you tell the minutes on this clock? 9:05. Can you tell the minutes on this clock? 10:59. It's not quite totally on the 11. It hasn't hit the o'clock yet, so it's 10:59. Can you tell the minutes on this clock? 5:44. Can you tell the minutes on this clock? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 3:36. Look at this. This is different. Notice the second hand. This is a clock just like the other clock you saw, except it's using Roman numerals to represent the numbers. And we still count by fives all around each number. And that red hand is something that goes around. Every time it goes in a complete circle around the clock, 1 minute has gone by. We really learned a lot of information about clocks today. We learned that the minute hand is the longer hand, the shorter hand is the hour hand. We learned that counting by fives is important, so we know our minutes. We need to know to divide that clock in half, so we know past or to. There's a lot to know about clocks. I hope this lesson helped you. Please subscribe for future videos and give a thumbs up if you found this helpful. Thanks for watching. Check out these books for their academic usefulness.